sermon before that he helped me with one of my homework assignments, and I turned it in and got all the answers wrong. So he definitely came a long way to get his master's degree. So right now we're going to bring up the first comment. Everybody give it up for Junior.
Yeah, cut it, DJ, cut the music. Now I'm playing. How y'all doing? Can I say, I feel like I don't want to mess up the sound. How y'all doing? All right. Thank y'all for coming out. I think this is very original. So clap it up for your pastor just for coming up with something like this. Think outside the box. This is something different. It really is. Who made the ribs? Real quick, can I? Okay, yeah, brother, you need prayer. Don't know if man of God made ribs that good. That's a backsliding barbecue sauce right there. That's what that is. That ribs is good, bro. Y'all, yeah, you from Chicago. That's what it is. No, really? Anybody ever from Chicago? Okay, all right, good. It's good. We got hometown people out there. That's what we need. I'm from GI too. Anybody, where y'all went to high school? West Side? Any West Side people? Okay, a couple West Side. Bill? Okay, okay now. Emerson? Look, no? Oh, okay, cool, yeah, I forgot, we were on the West Side. Ain't nobody go to Emerson out here. That's what's up. No, like I said, thank y'all for having me, inviting me. This is something different, something new. I grew up in the church. I'm a pastor's son. I'm actually Pastor Jones's son. I don't know if y'all know Gary Christian Center. I'm Pastor Jones's son. How y'all doing? Okay, look at that. All right, cool. Some people who might know me. Or know my dad, something like that. All right, yeah. Okay, how you doing? The food was good. I just want to just set that out. Food was good. Clap it up for the food and the people who prepared. Beautiful spread. Any of y'all got kids? Well, I know y'all got kids or had kids. I got young kids. I don't know about y'all. I got young kids. And my youngest, he actually just graduated preschool. So give it up for him, y'all. Yeah. So me and my wife was very, very, very proud that he graduated preschool. Not only graduated preschool, but they dropping him they taking him up from preschool to second grade. So he ain't even going to first grade. So I'm like, cool. Yeah, I'm grateful. Through that though, he had his first bully. I don't know if y'all, I don't mess with bullies. We all had a couple bullies back in our day. Y'all know what a bully is. Right. So he had a bully, so he came home and he was talking to me and my wife, and he said, yeah, this dude, he just keep coming up in my face, and he just keep, and I said, okay, well, you tell him to get out your face. I tell him to get out of my face. I said, well, you talk to your teacher. I talk to the teacher. She just don't do nothing to him. So I said, all right, you know what? I'm gonna teach you some the defense moves. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna have my son get bullied, right? So I teach my son, I teach him how to punch him in the nose, little hands up, just the 1-2s. So I said, son, next time he get in your face, that's what I want you to do. You tell him to move, he don't move, that's what I want you to do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it in your own hands and give him one, then that's what you gotta do, okay? I said, what he be saying? He said, he just come in my face, I'm like, yeah. I said, all right, cool. So the next day, my wife called me and said, hey, you gotta go and get, his name is Chance. He said, you gotta go get Chance because he got in a fight. I said, what? And let's just say the little boy name is Todd, okay? He got in a fight with Todd. I said, oh, no, okay, I'm going up there. So I go up there, I go get him. I said, what happened? He said, he just got in my face again. And I said, well, did you push him? Did you do that? He said, he's strong. I said, all right. Then now the next day, I said, I'm gonna teach you some real fight moves this time. Because it seemed like this dude, you know what I'm saying, he ain't no regular little bully. You know what I'm saying? So I'm teaching him some fight moves. Next day, my wife called me, she said, hey, you gotta go get him again. The teacher called, said he got another fight. But this time, I go pick him up, and he was excited. He was waiting for me on the curb, because they had kicked him out. Book bag in hand. He said, Daddy, Ty got in my face again, and I hit him in the nose, just like how you told me. I said, what? I said, that's what I'm talking about. this out. He said he got in a fight again, but this time he gave it to Todd. My wife said, no, why would you do that? Todd is from the special education class. I said, no, wait, why wouldn't you tell me that? Before I taught him all these fight moves, it all came together. So I'm like, what did he say in your face? He said, yeah. I said, no, he was trying to talk to you and be your friend. But now I gotta have a meeting with the principal because I didn't taught my kid to jump over the special education kids. Oh man. Anybody married? Couple married? Yeah, a few? All right, there we go. Marriage ain't easy, right? Right? It's hard work. It's hard work. You know what the hardest thing I didn't think of with marriage is when your wife call you in the room to come kill something and you scared of it. She be like, oh, it's under the thing. Well, all right, well, I don't see it. It's fast. It's gone. Why they always feel like we should come kill it? Like, you know, I'm scared with you. I can kill a spider, but anything got wings, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying, anything got wings, I don't know. I can't do that now. Oh man. Anybody ever got a speeding ticket? Just driving. Come on now. Let's be honest. Say everybody got a speeding ticket. Now, all right now. I'm just saying, but I had to learn the hard way. Okay? There's something I was speeding so much that they suspended my license. Anybody got their license suspended? Couple, okay. See? Ain't nobody perfect. Thank you, Pastor. At least somebody being honest. Some of y'all ain't even supposed to be here tonight. So you see a cop, oh shoot, oh no, wait, hold on. You get in the driver's seat, I'm pull over. Anyway, I was suspended. And I didn't know that there's two types of suspensions. I don't know if y'all know that, okay? You got suspended, and then you got suspended prior, okay? Now, suspended is, we just revoked your license, you ain't supposed to be driving, you know, go to court, pay the fine, and then we'll reinstate you. Suspended prior means we caught you too many times driving while suspended. Now we just gonna throw you straight in jail, okay? That's the truth, okay? So you got license suspended, and then you got suspended prior. I was suspended prior, okay? Now we all say we out here from Gary. Everybody know what Portage, correct? Look, and so you already know, so I'm out there in Portage, y'all. I'm trying to hurry up and get back home, okay? I ain't trying to spend no much time out here than I should. Okay, so I don't want to say I was flying, but I was pushing it down Ridge. I'm trying to get back into Gary where it's safe, okay? So I got pulled over. Pulled me over. He said, sir, you know, I remember I'm suspended prior. That means we catch you driving, you're going straight to jail, okay? I ain't trying to go to jail, okay? So I had to literally, anybody ever prayed for God to help them out? Even though you was the wrong. I wasn't supposed to be driving, but I want the Lord to help me. I want him to help me. So I came up with this plan. I said, I'm gonna think fast, because I'm not trying to go to jail, all right? So the officer pulls up, he says, sir, how you doing? He said, license registration. You know why I pulled you over? He said he was going 55 in the 20. I said, no, sir. Oh, Jesus. I said, you know what? I ain't got no license or no registration. He said, okay, well, are you the owner of this car? I said, no, I beat him up and I put him in the trunk. He said, hold on. Just stay right there, don't move, we call backup. Okay? Chief of police, everybody. Y'all know how extra they are. They say, sir, can we walk up to the car? Is there anything I need to be notified of? Any weapons before I approach the vehicle? I said, yes, sir, there's nothing in here, please. He said, sir, you mind opening up the trunk so we can talk to the owner of the car? I said, what, sir? I'm the owner of this car. He said, that's weird. My officer said that he pulled you over. He said, you beat up the owner of the car and put it in the trunk. I opened up the trunk, there wasn't nobody in there. He said, that's strange. He said, well, do you have any proof that this is your car? I said, sir, here's my bill of sale and everything right there, sir. Title. He said, man, that's crazy. He said, my officer said that you didn't even own this car. He said, you ain't have no license and registration. I said, sir, here's my license and registration right here. He said, I don't understand. My officer got on the radio and said, I pulled over somebody. He ain't got no license, no registration. He said, he beat up the owner of the car, he put him in the trunk. I said, sir, that's crazy. I said, that lying dude probably told you I was speeding. Let me go and get on the bonnet. Real quick. Make him look like he in the wrong. Oh, man. You know what? Like I said, I grew up in the church. I was the church custodian. I don't know if, is the custodian in here? No? Oh, okay. Well, that's you right there? Oh, no. Much respect to the church custodian now. I'm just saying. I was the church custodian. That means I used to have to clean, pick up these chairs. Y'all know how it is. Do anybody help the church custodian? Because church, oh, there we go. Okay, all right. They're good. Help them out. Help them out now. Because that's a different job. You got the pastor, and then you got the custodian. Okay? Those are two ordained jobs. It ain't easy taking out the trash in the women's bathroom, all right? It ain't easy taking out the trash everywhere. I'm just being real. Like I said, I used to. It ain't easy vacuuming after y'all kids and the sunflower seeds and everything else on the floor. Make sure y'all clean up y'all church. This is a nice church. It is nice, good carpet. Make sure y'all take care of y'all pastor. Love where y'all pastor. It's the truth. It's the truth. Before I end, that's all I'm saying. I'm going to end with that. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate y'all. If y'all like the comedy, my social tag is Comedian Junior. I believe Instagram and on YouTube is Comedian Junior with an underscore after. Thank y'all so much for having me. Appreciate y'all. All right. And shout out to you, man, for graduating. That's what we're here for. Clap it up. Clap it up. All right.
Everybody give it up for Comedian Junior one more time. All right, PK is something else. One of the worst ones in the church. So, you know, I'm good. I'm a good PK. All right, next comedian we will have Coffee Black.
What's going on? How we doing? Sweet home. Good? Good. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's just do this right here. Okay, I know y'all wondering what's happening. First of all, before I get into it, my apologies for being tardy. I knew the time was running out. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, for obvious reasons. And if this was anywhere else, if there's anywhere else to tell the truth, this is the truth. And if there's anywhere else to lie, it's outside of here. So I would have lied if I was anywhere else performing, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I had to stop at the gas station. I was running around. I realized I was on E, and I wasn't gonna make it to Sweet Home. Okay, I wasn't gonna make it to Sweet Home, so I stopped at the gas station. As I'm at the gas station in line, Wood hit me and he said, "Yo, bro, we ready to start? Where you at?" I said, "Man, I'm getting some gas, and I'm on the way." There's no judgment in the room. I don't know anybody life in the room.
We listen.
And we don't.
Okay, all right. I feel like what I'm finna say is about somebody I don't know if y'all in here. But I know everybody in here has experienced what I'm getting ready to tell you. You ever been in the rush and the devil get busy?
All right, yeah.
See, so y'all, if y'all was upset, like, where's he at? Well, the devil got busy, so y'all can't even judge him for being late. Y'all hypocrites if y'all be like, he should have been on time. Well, the devil got busy.
All right, flip the script.
No, look, I'm finna milk it for these 15. I'm in line. As soon as I hang up with Wood, I hear this. First of all, I see this. This is what I see. This is the counter. And this is what I see. Let me get 9867. Box. And let me get that combo too. I said, oh man. And it kept going. 223 7. And in my head, now I know I'm coming to a church show. All day I've been trying to clean up the act. Like last time I was here, I said it. I don't know who all was here last time. Okay, so y'all know. Last time I said this is a setup. But it was like, and it was sweet. It was a sweet setup too. Because everybody's salvation. Somebody say, I don't know if y'all know. I don't know what salvation package that y'all signed up for when y'all got saved. The salvation package. Hold on, wait a minute, real quick. Brother, if you don't mind me asking, I don't want to be, but how long you been saved? 40 years. 40 years. All right. That's what's going on. Well, I'm just going to have to use you because you right here. How long you been saved? A long time. That's a long time. So y'all remember the last time I would not perform up here. Right. Because I tend to say things. I've got a lucrative career saying inappropriate things. And when they was like, oh yeah, come on out, you can perform up here. Like my brother, I'm also a preacher's kid. So all right. I walked in and I saw my man Junior here. I was like, boy, I was back looking for a napkin. I was like, boys, finna be a homegoing celebration and a comedy show all in the same spot. This is crazy. Like, Junior, wild boy. I was like, I didn't know he rededicated his life. He on the pulpit. No. It's very dangerous having me in here. That's all I'm saying. So I was like, gotta make sure I'm not too close. No, you wondering, you doing all that. What I'm saying is, over the course of the next 10 minutes, I'm going to probably say something close. But if I'm right here, it might cause him pause on sending one of them bolts down. You know what I'm saying? Because we right here together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that the Lord ain't, he ain't tight with his aim, but you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all guys. My guy got a trigger finger. He quick on the ball. My guy quick on the ball. Now, everybody's salvation package is different. But what's that? He an on-time guy? Yes, he is. Yeah, like some of y'all package of salvation, y'all sign up, like when y'all in trouble and y'all need him, he be right there. He may not come when you want him, but he be there on time. I read the fine print in my salvation package, and I knew immediately I needed to get a rebate. Like, I had already, gave my heart over. I was like, can I get my heart back and just Can I choose a different package? Because my sound bag is better. I'm just saying, dog, like, when he on time with me, you know, he be wanting to, you know, he be wanting to correct me immediately. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some saved folks where they don't get that correction from God on time. It seems like they skating through. That's just the package they signed up for. I signed up for the wrong package. As soon as I do something messed up, he be right there to get that. And you kind of quick on the correction. You know what I'm saying? So what I ran that red light? I ran the red light. I'm 2 miles down the road. Here come the police. Come on, God. Law and order for real. Every time I do something, I hear that music from Law and Order. Doom, doom. I be like, here he come. Y'all ain't laughing, just my jokes, I like to let them simmer and season for a minute. And when y'all ride home, y'all gonna be like, he wasn't lying. I ain't never thought about it. Let me go to my Bible and check that package I signed up for. It's crazy. Crazy to be here. Still don't understand it. I don't know who keep on booking these events. This might be the first time ever in Northwest Indiana that 2 preacher kids that do stand-up comedy just so happen to be in Gary together doing stand-up comedy in a church. It's wild. We appreciate all of you, and I question all of you. It's wild too, man. It's wild too. Hold on, I'm getting ready to say something crazy. It's wild. It's wild too, man. I'm just chill out. Sometimes you gotta know. I see. I don't know how y'all again in my package though. I can talk to him like he one of my friends. So you know saying talk to God like you know. I be talking to God like he one of my own. That's my package. Don't everybody try it. You know what I'm saying? Don't everybody try it. That's I call him the heavenly OG. That's what I call him. You know what I'm saying? That's the heavenly OG. You know, everybody can't do what I do. All right? Some of y'all blessings ain't my blessing. Okay? Some of y'all got blessed and got y'all whole mortgage paid off from the government. You don't even know how. My blessing is I'll find $5 in a shirt I wore 3 months ago. Okay? I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping on it, but you know it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Chill out, OG. I heard something funny. I'm saying that some people, when you ask them about church, they say they spiritual, right? And then some people they say they religious, and they've been trying to find out the difference from people that say they spiritual. Some people say they religious. People that say that they spiritual so they can have excuses to do all the other things that sinners do. They be like, oh yeah, I'm spiritual, but I don't really go to church. Like I believe in God, and then they'll actually be like, hey man, want to tap this crown? I'll be like, absolutely, absolutely. Wouldn't mind. Did you pray over it though? Did you pray over it? Because he was turning water into wine. I'm saying, we cool. You good? Are you nervous? Because he believed in God. He's a God. He believes in him. He wasn't nervous at all. Boy, I'd have got up and walked away from me. Dudes in here talking about drinking crown in church. He was just chilling. That's how I know he believed in God. He's like, that ain't nothing crazy, nephew. I thought you was going to say something wild. There's still time. And to be fair, I did say I was going to also use her, but this is my mother. She brought me in this world, so I'm not going to cause her to almost get taken out by my sinful self. I'm going to do that. That's the least I can do. She is absolutely going to pray for me as soon as this is all over. This is wild. This is her first time ever seeing me do stand-up. This is crazy. I haven't even had time to think about it. I thought for sure it'd be like in a club. Like in the stadium. It'd be like at the Chicago Theater. But people ask me, like, have your parents ever saw you perform? I'm like, my parents ain't coming to see me. They know they son. They raised to this. They pray for it every day. You think they coming to watch that? At the Chicago Theater sold out? Not at all. But at church. It's all good. This is dope. How many churches have you performed at?
Not many.
Yeah, I know that's right, bro. I know that's right. I ain't gonna put you out, but we was in them shows together, baby. I know that's right. It's hard to perform church folk, man. Sometimes y'all be just judging that little man, you know. Especially being the preacher's kid. You heard, you know them preacher kids. Never you said, you know them preacher kids, they the worst ones. Are we though? When you tell people you a preacher's kid, they act like you grew up with God in the house. Like God was really your father. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like for real. Like you a preacher's kid, like God, yes, God is always with us. No, but like God is in the house. Like we ain't had no business doing what we was doing. We was doing the same stuff y'all was doing. If anything, we got an excuse because we wasn't supposed to be, we didn't get a chance to do it. I don't know how funny this is, but we're having a hoot about it over here. Everybody got on their walk with God. You just got on just God. Man, I'm just up here doing it. If I would have known any better, I would have worn that bulletproof vest and kind of jealous. If I would have worn that just God, well, I'd be getting all kind of jokes off right now. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all decided to be here tonight. Clap for yourselves. I see y'all ready. Y'all got like an Indiana Pacers party going on or something. Y'all got the Pacers fellas. Notice that in the back. What's the score on the game, nephew? I saw you watching it in the back. That's right, talking to you. I said, he got...
Commercial right now.
Is that coming right now? I didn't mean to bust you out, man. I was like, he got the game on? And then I looked up, I was like, they do got the Pacers because I just might have an after party going on up here. Yes, sir. All right, Wood. You ready? You coming back up? You walking with God? Well, come on, walk with him. At the cross, where I first saw him. Man, thank y'all. That's my time on Coffee and Black, man. Appreciate y'all coming out. Give it back up for your hoe.
Give it up for Coffee Black, everybody. We got celebrity in the house. Twinkie Clark just came in the building. She sings, she plays, there she goes. Give it up for Rachel, everybody. Give it up for Rachel. Oh, no, real quick, there's a family here, friends here, church members here. I would like 3 people to come up and give just one funny story about that. 3 people. Family, friend, and church member. There you go, Reverend Henderson. There you go, my boy.
Pastor, what year was that you ran into the bed? Well, some years ago, Mack got into Pastor's house, and he called me. He said, man, he said, I'm laying out on the floor. I just just got out the shower. I was trying to fight it back, and I think I broke my foot. I said, rewind that. He said, I just got out the shower. I said, stop there. What do you want me to do? He said, I want you to get over here. I said, say that again. He said, I just got out the shower. I said, you better call. Don't call Tyrone, but you better call somebody else. So I get there, and Meredith had him outside on the floor. So we get in the car. I had just bought me a brand new truck. Just bought a brand new truck. We get to the hospital. So I'm headed back in the waiting room. And it had been about 15, 20 minutes. I said, let me go check on my pastor. So I get up and I go back in the back and I said, I see the nurse. I said, I want to check on my pastor. She said, your pastor? I said, yeah. She said, what's his name? I said, Mack. She said, oh, that's your pastor? She said, he back there and he's really struggling. I said, well, he in pain, I understand. She said, no, he back there talking in tongues. So I go back there and sure enough, my pastor was a little upset. He was back there talking in tongues. We still praying for our pastor, but I love him. So I get him in the car, and the morphine has hit him. I told y'all I had just bought me a brand new truck. He in the back. He said, I gotta throw up. I said, you know, Pastor, you know I love you, but if you throw up in my brand new truck, needless to say, we made it home that safe, and we've been rolling together ever since. I love you, Pastor.
Nobody else? All right, Sunday y'all better not get up for no testimonies, y'all have. All right, now we got the next comedian. Everybody give it up for my boy, Wood!
What's up, y'all? What's up? Round of applause for Pastor Mack, man. Round of applause, man. Congratulations on your master in ministry, man. For real, man. That's good right there, man. You know, the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't in my package. You know what I'm saying? How long it took you, Pastor? 2 years. It took you 2 years. You know, in the institution. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got a similar testimony. Congratulations to you, right? But look, it's been 2 years for me since I had my last drink of alcohol, right? Yeah, man. Everything is done in God's time. Right? So I'm 2 years clean from alcohol, man. You know, it's cool, man. But from time to time, man, I miss drinking with my white folks, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. They were so generous with their spirits. They made sure my cup was filled to the rim. You know what I'm saying? But my brothers and sisters, you know, my counterparts, you know, they always kept my cup filled up with that good bottom shelf. You know what I'm saying? Bottom shelf. You know, they wasn't spending no good money on you. They didn't get you drunk. They didn't give you you drink the cheap stuff. You know what I'm saying? He ain't drinking the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like that, I done quit. You know, it's like it done flipped on me, right? You know, my good black folk get mad at me now. Like, oh, you don't drink no more? Like, no. They like, what's wrong with you? You think you better than us or something? Like, dang, what's going on? They start whispering. No, you don't drink no more. I be hearing, like, yeah, you know you on that medication. Like, yeah, I heard he was burning too. Like, oh my goodness gracious. Like, they put all type of evil spirits on you when you don't march to that
the white folk, you know, my good white devils, you know, and they always quick to offer me a Shirley Temple, though, you know. Oh, let me get my good brother a Shirley Temple, knowing that's gonna flare up my gallop. Man, gout is terrible, man. I hate getting old, man. How many of y'all hate getting old, man? Don't nobody want to claim that. I ain't old. I'm seasoned. You know, black people say all type of other words other than old. You know, I'm ancient. You know, I'm experienced. You know, all that. You know, all that. You know, but it's, you know, it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, hold on, I done forgot what I was at, man. You know.
Take your time.
Y'all feel sweating. I see what I'm too close to this pulpit. But like I said, but I hate getting old, man, you know, and I ignored the signs, man. Like, you know, when everybody was first started calling me Unc, I was like, dang, I thought it was a term of endearment. You know what I'm saying? And then I started going in rooms and stuff and started forgetting why I went into the rooms. Like, dang, why did I come in? I'm like, goodness gracious. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? This is crazy. I hate getting old now, man. Like, you know, like, in my upper age now, it's not my big old age. That's what they say back in this term, my big old age. You know, we got ops. Like how the young people say, we got ops. We got ops, right? I got ops, man.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you got that ops. Opponents. Oppositions. You got that, you know? Things are trying to take you down. You got ops. And I was talking to my homies the other day, and I said, yeah, man, we got new ops. It ain't like we used to have, like, you know, back in the day, it was like, ops was like acne. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You was worried about people taking you out of the game. You know what I'm saying? You were like, oh my God, this is just gonna ruin your day. You see what I'm saying? You don't deal with that. But now, the ops is like high blood pressure. Diabetes. You know what I'm saying? The gout. Like, that is crazy, man. Like, that is terrible. You ever had the gout before? Man, my gout is so terrible, man. It started jumping around on me, man. It went from the toe to the ankle to the Achilles, man, to the knee, jumped around to the elbow, the shoulder. I said, goodness gracious, this last episode got me my crotch right there in the joint. Worst pain I ever experienced in my life. This day taking that number 2, almost impossible. And if anybody in here know the side effects of metformin, that mixed with that pain, man, having to go every 32 minutes, I was like, oh my God. This is terrible, man. I don't wish this on my worst enemy. Do you hear me? It's crazy, man. You know? All what my people that, you know, my married people that, man, clap it up, man. Yeah, man. Congratulations to y'all, man. It's a tough, long road, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, I've done that. You know? You know? Shout out to all my single people that's trying to get there, man. Y'all clap it up. You know what I'm saying? But I used to have this go-to move when I was single. You know what I'm saying? When I used to go over to young ladies' houses, you know what I'm saying? The first thing I did was I went to the bathroom. You know? I gotta check the cabinets, man. Gotta make sure there ain't no Zoloft. Messing with no crazy chicks. No oxycillins or no penicillins in there, you know? So, gotta do health as well. You know what I'm saying? Until it backfired on me. She got to go through my cabinet talking about, ugh. You on metformin. Said you was violating my hip, young man. I should put a case on you right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't go through my cabinet. Oh, man. Hey, look, y'all. Shout out to the Pacers, man. The Indiana Pacers. finals, y'all. Clap it up for that, man. Hey, man. I had to, set up a nice little prep before I hit the corner, you know what I'm saying? Before I hit the premises, I had to make sure my FanDuel had cleared. I was not going to be on the premises putting in no bets. I had to have some type of discipline about myself. You know what I'm saying? I said, I ain't gonna do it. Then I looked over and saw Buddy Funk, like, man, I got time. But no, y'all, the Pacers in the finals, man, that's dope, man. And that means something special to me, man, as an Indiana native, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, not because I'm an Indiana Pacers fan, but because I'm from Gary, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? It's for the state to me. You know what I'm saying? All the smut and disparaging comments that have been thrown towards the city over these last years, man, it's been doing some stuff to my spirit, man, to my heart. And it's like, it's been making me feel down, going outside, looking at how stuff is around here. But, just a beacon of light for them going to the finals to me is similar to Mr. Mack getting his master's of ministry. Right? It's been a long, hard road for them to get down here after 25 years going to the finals, right? And it's been not just 2 years for Pastor Mack, but it's been his whole life of experience and lessons to get to this master's of ministry certificate that he got, this diploma, this honor. Yeah, right. Clap it up for Pastor Mack, y'all. I want to thank y'all for having me, man, and trusting me to not say no profanity on this microphone in front of everybody. I'm proud of myself. Shout out to my ball comrades that did this comedy thing. Shout out to Coffee Black. Shout out to Julia. Shout out to nephew, man. MCB killed it, boy. And I love y'all so don't have me, man. Round of applause for everybody, man. Thank y'all.
Well, I guess I could be like Russell Simmons. And come down, I'm not gonna do that. I got some things that I need to do, and I can't get up here. Junior, man, I used to work with your dad at the highway department. And Coffee, me and your dad go back. That's my guy. He sent me a text now on Sunday mornings. I get text messages from him. Man. First of all, I have to thank God. I have to thank God. Yeah. Wood said, that it's been longer than 2 years, and it has been. I graduated from high school in 1991, which means if I'd have done it the way it's prescribed to be done by the culture and society, 97, I would have had my master's degree. But it was 2025. Degrees, destiny, and divine timing.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
For the last 3 to 4 years, I've had a statement that I've been making. In this season, God is not wasting introductions.
That's right.
And with that being the case, me being at United Theological Seminary, I have met some amazing people. Sweet home, you all witnessed one of my classmates here last Sunday. In a couple of weeks, another classmate will be here. In August, the vice president of enrollment from the school will be here preaching for us. And when I was at my graduation, I got a chance to talk with the president of the school. He asked where I was from. I said, I'm from Gary, Indiana. He said, oh, a fellow Hoosier. And then he says, where you from? I said, yeah. I said, where you? He said, well, I used to pastor in Indianapolis. I said, I'm on my way to Indianapolis to preach tomorrow. he asked me where I was going. He knew the pastor. So they had served on boards together and everything. And then I talked to my sister. My sister said he didn't tell it all. His grandchildren are members of this church. In this season, God is not wasting introductions. Everyone that he connects you to, he's connecting you to for a purpose. And I thank God for that. After thanking God, I have to thank my wife. Because of her efforts, this was her idea to do something to celebrate me. And I appreciate you, I love you, and I thank you so much. Then I have to thank Sweet Home. Sweet Home. The only congregation that's greater than Sweet Home is the one that will be a part of in heaven.
Come on now. Yes, yes.
There may be bigger, but there ain't none better nowhere.
Better come on.
Ain't none better nowhere. I love you. I thank God that he could not have placed me and partnered me with a greater group of people to do ministry with here on earth.
Amen.
Let me see. Reverend Henderson for the real tips, man.
You're welcome.
Listen, if y'all want real tips, y'all may give him Reverend Henderson. Y'all see what he did today. And those are just the regular. He got some special ones downstairs. That man going home with me. Certainly want to thank Minister Harden for streaming. Listen, I did this last time Coffee and Wood were here. We did not stream. I told them next time they came, I wanted to expose them to our platform. So after tonight, well, now you're on our Facebook page, you're on our YouTube channel, you're on our website, you're on Free Online Church, and tomorrow you will be on our Roku channel. Go to Roku, do a channel search for Sweet Home Missionary Baptist Church, and you can pull this up, and you will be able to see you guys. We wanted to expose you. I thank you guys. I mean, this is just amazing. I didn't know you were preacher's kids, Drew. I had no idea, but me and your dad used to work together at the highway department, and right after I got called to the ministry, matter of fact, I came home for good. That's when I started working with him. And I told him I accepted my call to preach. And I had just moved back to the city from Kentucky. And he befriended me. And Pastor Bynum, who was here earlier, the guy sitting right there, we did some things at your church. Yeah, we did some things at your church in 95, 96, around that time. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm old. I woke up one day and realized I'm the old man that I used to make fun of. I bet, yeah. I ain't got gout, but I had a heart attack and hip replacement. Heart attack and hip replacement. What'd you say?
Drove yourself to the doctor.
Lord help. Lord help. But I certainly want to thank Rodney Ironwood Allen for putting our comedians together.
Yeah.
This is the second time we've had a comedy showcase here. And every time I just ask him, hey man, get some people together and do what you do. And he comes up and he never fails. He never fails. Listen, Sweet Home, he is a part of us, and I'm going to provide him a platform and showcase and support him as much as I can. He knows that. First time I heard him, I ran into a buddy of mine. Y'all remember Carlos, the guy who donated the guitar?
Yes.
I ran into Carlos at the Philly steak place on 25th and Burr. He told me about, he invited me to a party he was having. He said he's gonna have some comedians. So I said, man, I got a comedian in my church. I had Wood come and perform for me.
All right.
And we've been rocking ever since.
All right now.
Y'all know I've been cutting my hair for the last several years. He's the first barber to cut my hair since about 2009. Yeah, I went to him this morning too. Nah, I had, when I first got here, we had a barber here and I went him. So, then when he left, I quit going because it wasn't the same. And then Wood came, so I started supporting Wood. My thing is, as long as I'm coming, you got no excuse not to be able to tie. I can't say what you do with nobody else's money, but tithe all what I give you. Amen, amen, amen. Listen, you all. McKenya Dilworth Smith is here. She is the playwright. Y'all remember I did the play Just in Time for Christmas? She's the playwright. She's our director. And we are having another production July
11th and 12th.
11th and 12th at the Glen Theater.
Yes.
It's called Culture. Kulcha. July 11th and 12th. You all do not want to miss it. I got off easy and Just in Time for Christmas I played the preacher. This time, y'all, I play a bartender. Come on, come
Tell them
on.
it's not a spiritual play.
Huh?
Tell them it's not a spiritual. Okay, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not a spiritual play. So I don't want y'all leaving thinking I'm a backslider. So I'm just letting you know it's an adult themed play. All right. Do not bring your teenagers. This is just adult theme. It's not raunchy, but it's adult theme.
Amen.
Okay.
All right.
Adult language, but not, not the hardcore adult language, but there's some adult language.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Just
everybody
letting y'all
hear
know.
that.
So if you
And y'all gonna hear me
stay
say,
home.
y'all gonna hear me speak in
saying.
tongues, so I'm just lines from the blood. I'm saved, but I'm not totally delivered from everything. I have a work in progress. Amen. Amen. So, as you all have heard several times tonight, I received my Master of Ministry degree. Can I tell y'all what that really does? That qualifies me to bless y'all food and take the garbage out around. They told me going to seminary would make me holy. Only thing it did was put a hole in my bank account. But I really appreciate you all coming out. If any food left, y'all make sure y'all get it, take it with you. Because I got my ribs downstairs that I'm eating. The egg rolls and stuff, I eat them too now. But y'all know y'all don't want me up here falling out, so y'all better take some food with you. Thank you all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.